Now the topic before us is understanding currency appreciation. An increase in the value of domestic currency relative to other currencies in the foreign exchange market is called currency appreciation. We understand with the help of an example. Suppose we are from India. Here in India, the currency is domestic currency is Indian rupee. We want to purchase US dollars. What is the exchange rate? 1 US dollar is equal to 83 Indian rupee. It is approximate. So, if we want to purchase 1 US dollar, we will have to pay 83 Indian rupee. So, if due to some reasons like political stability, investors' improved confidence, and demand and supply considerations, suppose the Indian rupee appreciates and 80 Indian rupee become equal to 1 US dollar. So this is currency appreciation. Earlier we had to pay 83 Indian rupee to get 1 US dollar, but now we have to pay only 80 Indian rupee to get 1 US dollar. If earlier we were importing a US goods for 1 US dollar, we have to pay 83 Indian rupee. But now when we are importing the same good from USA, we have to pay only 80 Indian rupee. So this is currency appreciation, where the value of our domestic currency increases relative to foreign currencies, and it increases the purchasing power of the residents of the appreciating country. Now the topic before us is currency gains appreciation versus revaluation. Now first is, what is currency appreciation? Currency appreciation is the increase in the value of a currency relative to other currencies driven by market forces. Market forces means the demand and supply of the currency or other market conditions decide the value of the currency, and if there is increase in the value of the currency due to market forces, it is currency appreciation. But if there is a government order or the central bank order, and by that order the value of the currency increases, it is currency revaluation. It is the official increase in the value of the currency. Cause currency appreciation is due to the increased demand for the currency. If the foreign investors make demand for the currency of a country, it results into the increase in the value of the currency. It is currency appreciation. If the economic outlook of the country increases, the investors may decide to make investment in that country, then the demand for that currency will increase and it will result into the increase in the value of the currency. On the other hand, the government may decide to strengthen its currency. So, it is the policy decision of the government which is behind the revaluation. In the case of revaluation, market forces do not come into play. Next is speed. In the case of currency appreciation, the speed of increase in the value of the currency may be slow or rapid depending on the market conditions, that is due to demand and supply or the economic outlook of the country. The appreciation in the value of the currency may be slow or rapid. But in the case of revaluation of currency, it is a one-time event. The government may decide that it is increasing the value of its currency by say 10%. It is a one-time event. The government has decided today and it will have immediate impact on the exchange rate as has been decided by the government or the central bank of the country. Next is transparency. In the case of currency appreciation, market forces determine the exchange rate. That is, demand and supply determine mostly the exchange rate. So it is generally transparent. But in the case of revaluation of currency, the government or the central bank of the country publicly makes announcement about the exchange rate. Next is exchange rate system. Currency appreciation occurs in floating exchange rate system, and revaluation generally occurs in countries with fixed exchange rate system. That is, in those countries where the government is taking steps to maintain the fixed exchange rate between the currencies, between their domestic currency and the other currencies, then in those countries currency revaluation generally occurs. We are will be separately uploading the courses on the floating exchange rate, fixed exchange rate system in detail. You can also view the same. Next is control. In the case of currency appreciation, it is not directly controlled by government or the central bank of the country, because the market forces of demand and supply mostly decide the increase in the currency appreciation. How much increase should be there? It is decided by the market forces of demand and supply. But in the case of revaluation, the revaluation is controlled and implemented by government or central bank. That is, the central bank or the government makes announcement that this will be the revaluation of the currency. So it is controlled and implemented by the government and central bank. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.